Hello and welcome to Prince Civil Services YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Sanchit and I welcome you all. And today we are going to learn in this video about Gupta dynasty, Gupta age, but through MCQs. So this is our regular series where we learn about history through MCQs, and today's topic is regarding the Gupta age. This is going to be part 1, which will be followed by the further parts. So let's start with the MCQs from Gupta age, Gupta dynasty. But before I start with the questions, let me just tell you this, that whenever you read the Gupta Empire, the Gupta age, the Gupta dynasty, you have to keep in mind certain things and you have to read certain important things first. So basically, whenever you start with Gupta Empire, please read about Samudragupta, Chandragupta II, Vikramaditya, Sakandragupta, and so on. Other than this, you need to learn about the administration of Gupta Empire. Generally, the Mauryas and the Guptas are compared with respect to administration. So please keep in mind that only. Next, you have to learn about the society and the economy during the Gupta Empire. So how was the society? What was the condition of women? Were slaves present or not? And so on. Plus, you need to learn about the type of religion followed in the time period of the Guptas. Whether there was Hinduism and so on, what type of religion, what type of new practices were started during the Gupta Empire. And in the end, you have to learn about the literature, arts and sciences. As you must all know that Gupta age is known as the golden age of ancient India, and the main reason is that development in the fields of literature, arts and sciences. So you should remember about these topics whenever you read about the Gupta Empire. So let's start with the questions. The question number 1. With reference to forced labor or Vishti in India during the Gupta period, which one of the following statement is correct? So there are 4 statements. I will read the statements now. First is, it was considered a source of income for the state, a sort of tax paid by the people. This is statement number 1. It was totally absent in the Madhya Pradesh and Kathiawar regions of the Gupta Empire. Third statement is, the forced laborer as entitled to weekly wages, and the fourth is, the eldest son of the laborer was sent as the forced laborer. So these are your options, and the question is asking which statement is a correct statement. So as we follow a pattern, you can stop the video and then solve the question, and then please come back for the right answer. So to this question, the right answer is the A option. It was considered a source of income for the state, a sort of tax paid by the people. So this is regarding Vishti, that is forced labor in the time period of Guptas. Let's look at the explanation. So basically, forced labor became more common than before in the Gupta period. There was many-fold increase in the forced labor or the Vishti. First of all, you should know what is Vishti. Vishti, it is a type of a forced labor. And during the time period of Guptas, it increased many-fold. Now, it is also mentioned that with the taxes in land grant inscription, it is mentioned there that Vishti was present and it was considered as a source of income for the state. What are the main sources of income for the state? These are basically taxes. So Vishti was taken as a type of a tax. So it was levied on the people and people used to perform labor, which is known as Vishti. It is forced because they were not paid. Next statement is the fact that most of the inscription referring to Vishti come from Madhya Pradesh and Kathiawar region. It also suggests that this practice was more prevalent in these areas. So the statement second is, it was totally absent in Madhya Pradesh and Kathiawar. So please, there is a trick in solving the question which usually works, that if extreme words are used like nowhere, always, totally, so there are high chances that statement is automatically wrong. But please take in this mind that sometimes there may be an exception, but you have to be careful when solving such a statement. So it was totally absent. This is wrong statement because I have given an explanation. So the right answer to this question is statement number A, that is forced labor was taken as a tax on the people. Question number 2. With reference to Indian history, which of the following is or are essential elements of the feudal system? So this question is asking about the feudal system. First is a very strong centralized political authority and a very weak provincial or local political authority. Second, emergence of administrative structure based on control and possession of land. Third, creation of lord-vassal relationship between the feudal lord and his overlord. Just give me a second. Now, these are your statements, first, second, and third, and these are regarding feudal system. Let me tell you something about feudal system. Feudal system is not just India peculiar, that it is only present in India, it is present worldwide, in your Europe, especially England. So, the most of the features of feudal system, wherever you go, are common, whether it is in India or whether it is in England and so on. So, these are your statement regarding feudal system, and please solve the question. So let's look at the right answer. So the right answer to this question is 2 and 3, because now let's just discuss the common features of feudal system. In feudal system, land is central. So everything surrounds around the land. So the statement number 2 is right, because you gave someone the land and he becomes powerful, and then he gives it to others and so on. So basically king gives the land to the vassal gives below the peasants and so on. So land is the central concept in the feudal system. So statement number 2 is right. Now 3 is right, because yes, there is a lord-vassal relationship between the feudal lord and his overlord. So this is the statement, but statement number 1 is wrong, because in feudal system there is not that strong central political authority. The periphery or the provincial or the local political authorities are also strong. So statement number 1 is wrong, but statement number 2 and statement number 3 are right, and the right answer is 2 and 3. Question number 3. This is important. This is related to art and culture. There are only 2 known examples of cave paintings of the Gupta period in ancient India. One of these is paintings of Ajanta caves. I hope all of you have heard about Ajanta caves. The question is simple. From Gupta period, 2 examples are there where cave paintings have been found. One is your Ajanta cave, and the second is your question that what is the name of the second cave where Gupta paintings have survived till this time. So your options are Bhag caves, Ellora caves, Lomash Rishi cave, and Nasik caves. So the answer to this question is your Bhag caves, very famous caves, Bhag caves. So you can see on the screen that this is example of the famous Ajanta cave painting. Very vibrant colors, and to this date they have survived. On the other side you can see a blurry image, but this image, this painting, cave painting, is from Bagh caves. So yes, this is the answer. So from the Gupta periods, Gupta paintings have been found in 2 caves. One is Ajanta caves and the second one is from the Bagh caves. So that was question number 3. Now the question number 4. Which one of the following ports handled the North Indian trade during Gupta period? We all know that Gupta period had good economy and there were various ports through which trade happened. So the question is asking that North Indian trade during Gupta period was handled through which ports? Your options are Tamralipti, Bharuch, Kalyan and Cambay. So these are the names of the port. You should all remember the names of the ancient medieval ports, because questions have been repeated from this topic, the ports. The right answer is Tamralipti. So let's look at ancient ports. So you can see Tamralipti is in right here. You have Masulipatnam, Machilipatnam, and you have got Mahabalipuram, Arikamedu, Pohar, Korakai, Mazuris, Sopara, Lothal, and so on. So these are the important ports in the ancient India, and every kingdom used to have one or the other port through which economic trade happened or sea trade happened. So please remember the name of the kingdom as well as the major port of that kingdom. So these are the ports. Now the last question for this video. Who among the following is known for his work on medicine during the Gupta period? So basically medicine stands for the whole field including the medicine as well as surgery. So the question is asking, in the period of Guptas, which person was known for his work on medicine among the following? So the options are Somila, Sudrak, Shaunaka and Susrut. So these are your four options. Very easy question, but I hope you will know the answer. Let's check the answer. So the answer is simple, Sushrut. So you can see here Sushrut. So there were two people which were famous for medicine, Sushrut and Charak. So Sushrut is one person very famous for surgery, and it is said that he was the first cosmetic surgeon of India. So there was talk about rhinoplasty, that is surgery of the nose. So such plastic surgery has been mentioned in the books written by Sushrut, and the name of the book is Sushrut Samhita. So Sushrut was present in which times? Gupta times. So there are 9 luminaries. You should remember the names of the 9 luminaries during the time period of Chandragupta II Vikramaditya. So there is the name of Sushrut, and he is famous for the cosmetic surgery. So these are the 5 questions. I hope you like the questions. Please like this video and share this video. Please subscribe to our channel Prince Civil Services. So thanks for watching. Keep learning and keep watching the videos. Thank you.